Hello everyone, this is Tatiana from Journal Time with T. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. It's great to have you all. As you can tell from the video, I have switched planner sizes yet again. I was in the freely noted planner from Planner Monkey Co. in the Hobonichi week size, and I just wasn't feeling it anymore. I was doing a monthly and a weekly setup in here because they have the blank monthlies and then the blank grid paper to set up your weeklies or whatever else. And I just wasn't feeling it anymore. I don't have a lot going on right now, so it was a lot of space still that I was just kind of not using, I guess, a lot of white space, and that was starting to bother me. I felt like I was being repetitive in what I was planning and tracking just because I don't have a lot going on. So I decided to change it up again, which is fine. I planner hop a lot. But I always say, you don't work for the planner works for you. If something's not working for you, you switch it up. And I will stand by that belief. So I decided to try A5 again. And what really inspired me to try an A5 was the fact that I wanted a Commonplace journal / reading journal. And I wanted to do just a monthly setup. On the A5 size for the monthly was going to be big enough to do what I wanted to do in it. So let's go ahead and get into this setup, and I'll talk a little bit about how I decided to, why I decided to try commonplacing in the first place, because this is something new. I've never done this before. So I'm currently in the this Hobonichi cover. It is called the Cat Trio. I believe this is back from like 2019. I got it off an Etsy seller a couple years ago, so I don't quite remember what year that it's from. I did try and sell this cover a few different times, but I'm really glad that I did sell it because I don't know, it's such a beautiful cover, and I think I would have been really sad had I actually gotten rid of it. But it's got this beautiful print on the front, and then it's got that nice long pocket in the back here, which I don't currently have anything in. I keep in the little pen loops here a retractable eraser, and then I'm still using, my Unijet Stream 2-in-1, and it's got the black pen, the red pen, and then the pencil, which I've actually, been using a lot more frequently, which is weird because I feel like I haven't used pencil in like ages. So on the inside, I have a few things in the pocket. I have some washi dots that I've been using, just some miscellaneous stickers that I made on my Cricut, some cute little like coffee sticker flakes. There's a few stickers in this little pocket here, and a pencil board. So in this cover, I have an A5 Stalogy. Of course, because you know me, if you watch any of my videos or see my Instagram, you know how much I love my Stalogies. And then tucked in the back, I have an A5 monthly. So this is originally was an insert that I bought to put in a traveler's notebook. It's just a blank 2023 monthly, and it's got some grid paper in the back here. And I was going to use this to do bill tracking in, but I decided to kind of keep the system that I was already using, so I wasn't using this. But when I was looking at it, I realized that it's quite large. Like, these boxes are pretty big and they can hold a lot of information. So I decided to use this planner as just my planner. Like, I usually, have a monthly and a weekly. Now I'm just in a monthly, and I'm able to track all of my to-dos for the day on in the little squares here, and I still have enough room to do so because it's a fairly large monthly planner and I don't have a lot going on right now. So this has been working really well. I can track all of my to-dos for the day, any appointments still, and have enough room to do it. So this is my main planner right now, is just the monthly. So I had mentioned about wanting to start commonplacing or using a commonplace notebook, I should say. And I've never done that before, but I had a lot of inspiration from watching Megan Rhiannon's videos on YouTube. Her handle on Instagram is Petite Gloom. And she does sort of like a commonplace book in a field note size. But since I knew I wanted to use this monthly, I kind of was, stuck in an A5. I had to use an A5 size because I didn't want to carry two different sizes around. So of course I bought another Stalogy because, I love my Stalogies. And I set this up as my commonplace instead. So it's like a commonplace journal / reading journal. And I don't have much in it just yet because I just kind of started this about a week or so ago. So it's not very full. But I do have a little key started here. I have a dot for books, a dot for health items, and then a dot for miscellaneous items. There's still two more like little dot colors I can use from the sheet that I haven't assigned anything to just yet. I'm kind of waiting to see like what I want to write down and what information I want to keep or track or whatnot, and assign the colors as I go. So I'm not assigning something to a color and then realizing that I'm not really tracking that or wanting to write anything about that, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna wait to assign the last two colors until I find the right thing to assign it to. So here's kind of how it looks like so far. Like I said, I took a lot of inspiration from Megan Rhiannon and her Commonplace book. So I did draw like a little line off to the side here where I stick the washi dots, and I kind of put a little blurb about what it is. So like these two sections here kind of were the same. They're both in regards to books, but this top one was a completed book, and then these last items are just like books to read, like books that I'm interested in, whatever. So I put that in there. I have, just miscellaneous health things that I was interested in that I thought was really neat and I wanted to look more into. More books to read, because as I said, this is kind of a reading journal as well. I can't keep too many notebooks. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I can't keep too many notebooks because it just gets too confusing. So that's why I decided to put the Commonplace and the reading journal all in one. So I only had to take one notebook or pick up one notebook to continually update. So far it's been working pretty well. I have some just miscellaneous items of like a tattoo cover-up idea. Another book that I started reading, The Body Keeps the Score. I've been writing down some quotes that I thought were really interesting or that kind of maybe resonated a little bit with me. So I've been writing those down, and that's kind of what I'm going to be using this for in regards of like the reading journal portion of it. I've been using to print out these little pictures. So like I'll be printing out like the covers of the books as I read them. And I've been using this little pulley printer my sister got me for Christmas. This thing's freaking awesome. Like, I love this thing so much. So I've been using this to print off any of the pictures. But for the reading journal, I'll be printing off the cover of the book, and then I'll keep track of any of the quotes that I liked from it. I'll keep track of, maybe like a summary of the book if I don't write too many quotes down, how many stars that I gave it, like how much I liked the book. So I know for next time, like if I decide I want to read it again, or if I go back and said, did I actually read that? Like, what was this book about? I can tell, I know. But then I can also keep other information in here in the meantime. So I'll probably save this whole page and this back page here for the book. If not, maybe another page, depending. We'll see. If I decide to add more in that's not book related, then I'll probably just skip a few pages or so, skip another page and add in the information elsewhere. But either way, it's been really nice to have this book to take out, to write down anything that I come across that I am interested in, miscellaneous items I want to keep, being able to actually write down about my book, which I don't really tend to do a lot. I've never really done in the past, but it's been really neat to be able to keep track of the quotes and stuff that I like, or to keep track of what I thought about the book. Because sometimes, you know, especially if you're reading a lot of books, you can kind of forget what the book was about, or you mix it up with another book, or, you know, whatever, because I've done that 100,000 times. So it's been nice to just have this out to put whatever I want in here to keep track of it. And I'm really happy, and I can't wait to see where this takes me. I do still have, I thought about journaling in here, but I don't think I'm going to journal in here. I do still have another separate A5 size Stalogy, of course, that I have been journaling in. So because I know that I'm probably going to show this a lot on camera, I'm not going to put in any journaling bits in, just because it's private and I don't need that shared. That's just for me. So I wasn't going to include that in the Commonplace book. I know some people do. That's just, like I said, that's just not for me. So this is strictly just going to be for information and books and whatever else I want it or need it to be. And I'm really happy with it so far. I will probably start decorating it here soon, both the Stalogy and the monthly insert. But since I just kind of set it up this past week and I haven't been using it for very long, I haven't set it up just yet, or decorated it, I should say, just yet. But yeah, this is bringing me the joy that I need and the inspiration that I need in this moment for this planner, and I'm happy that I switched sizes, and I hope this gives you a little bit of inspiration as well. So if you have made it this far, thank you so much for sticking around. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I do try and respond to every comment. You can follow me on Instagram at journaltimewitht. You can send me DMs there too if you have any questions. I love chatting with everyone. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for stopping by. Bye everyone.